Food industry experts that compiled this list of foods they say we should
Food industry experts that compiled this list of foods they say we should never eat. Elon Musk has seen the truth behind some foods we consume every day, and he's warning us to think twice before we buy them again. From foods we eat to items we use daily, the ingredients and processes behind these products might surprise you. So, what kind of foods fall into this category? Join us as we reveal 15 foods Musk thinks we should avoid after knowing what they are made of. Packaged bread. At the top of our list, we have the most common type of bread. Packaged bread might look soft and fresh, but there's a bit more going on than you'd expect. One of the main reasons it stays on the shelf for days or even weeks is because of a sneaky ingredient called line. This amino acid works to keep bread softer for longer, but here's the twist: line is often made from things you might not want in food. It's commonly made from human hair, duck feathers, or even cow horns and pig bristles. The hair is usually gathered from hair salon floors in China, then processed and shipped to bread producers around the world. When it's in the bread, you don't even realize it's there, but it's what gives that long-lasting shelf life. If that sounds a bit odd, it's just one of the strange realities of processed food. Fresh bread from a bakery skips these extra additives and keeps things simple. But if that's what's in our bread, what other secret ingredients could be present in other foods we eat every day? Stay tuned till the end, there is more to reveal. Tomato ketchup. Ketchup has a surprising history and isn't just made from fresh tomatoes. The sauce we know today started far from the tomato. When you look at a ketchup bottle, you'll find a mix of ingredients that includes tomatoes, sugar, salt, vinegar, and spices. Some brands also add preservatives, onion, garlic, and coloring agents. Those extra ingredients help with flavor and shelf life, but they can also bring in calories and unhealthy sugars. Many fast food places use ketchup without thinking about quality. Some cheap versions skip tomatoes altogether, using things like papaya or white melon instead. This makes the ketchup cheaper but might not taste as good. Another common ingredient is high fructose corn syrup, which is a sweetener that's heavily processed. It's linked to health issues when consumed in large amounts. Plus, the heating process during production zaps away some of the nutrients found in tomatoes like vitamins A and C. So, while ketchup adds flavor, it comes with a lot of hidden ingredients and calories. Commercial ice cream. Ice cream is a favorite treat for many, but there's more to it than just cream and sugar. When you scoop out a pint from the store, it's not as hard as the homemade version. That's because commercial ice cream contains special ingredients like antifreeze. This isn't the kind you put in your car, but a food-grade version called propylene glycol. It helps keep the ice cream soft and scoopable even straight from the freezer. Besides cream, sugar, and flavorings, ice cream often includes stabilizers and emulsifiers. These help create a smooth texture and prevent ice crystals from forming. Ingredients like guar gum and carabine gum are common. They make the ice cream creamy and delicious. Some brands even add air during the mixing process, which makes the ice cream lighter and fluffier. While enjoying ice cream on a hot day is blissful, it's essential to know that what you're eating might have more than just the sweet stuff. If you consume a lot of ice cream regularly, you should consider eating the homemade version. Hot dogs. Hot dogs are a classic favorite at barbecues and ball games. They're quick to grab and easy to eat, but the journey from farm to bun is quite something. Most hot dogs come from leftover parts of animals after the best cuts are taken. This means they're made from trimmings and byproducts, which are often sourced from factory farms. These farms are not the happiest places for animals, and that's a big concern. The process begins when these trimmings are gathered and thrown into stainless steel machines. They get chopped up and mixed with water, corn syrup, and even sorbitol, which is a sweetener. Salt and food starch are added for flavor and texture, and liquid smoke gives them that classic smoky taste. Spices are thrown in next, tailored to the local palate where the hot dogs will be sold. While hot dogs are convenient and tasty, they also come with health warnings. Eating processed meats like hot dogs has been linked to heart issues and other health problems. It's advisable to keep an eye on how many you chow down on. Burgers. A lot of people consume burgers as fast food all around the globe, but what they are ignorant about is what happens behind the scenes while these burgers are made. The classic burger patty is usually made from ground beef, and while it's tasty, it comes packed with fats and calories. Meat naturally has fat, which can raise cholesterol levels. Eating burgers regularly can lead to health issues, especially heart problems. During production, beef is processed and ground up before it's shaped into patties. Many fast food places add fillers and preservatives to extend shelf life and enhance flavor. These can include ingredients like salt, which is used to boost taste but also adds a lot of sodium. In fact, just one burger can have over 1,000 milligrams of sodium, nearly half the daily limit for adults. The buns are not just bread, they often contain sugar, high fructose corn syrup, and even preservatives. Then there are toppings like cheese, mayonnaise, and ketchup, which can add even more fat and calories. Burgers are convenient and delicious, but it is better to know what's really in them and how they can affect your health. Processed vanilla flavors. Vanilla flavoring is one of those beloved tastes that many people can't get enough of. Most people think of the sweet, rich vanilla pod as the source, but there's a surprising twist to the story. While real vanilla comes from the beans of the vanilla orchid, there are some artificial versions out there that you might not want to know about. One of the more shocking sources is a compound called castoreum, which actually comes from beavers. This substance is found in their anal glands and is used by these furry critters to mark their territory. It has a unique scent, which is sometimes used in food and fragrances. Castoreum gives off an aroma that can mimic vanilla but comes from an unexpected place. Another common ingredient in artificial vanilla is vanillin, a synthetic version made from lignin or guaiacol. These ingredients can be found in wood or even in the oil from the clove plant. With these options, the world of vanilla flavoring is a lot more diverse and a little less sweet than it seems at first glance. Potato chips. When you reach for a potato chip, like Pringles, you might think you're enjoying a simple snack, but you're in for a surprise. These chips aren't your typical fried potato slices. Instead of cutting potatoes into thin pieces, Pringles start with a mix of rice, corn, wheat, and potato flakes. This blend is turned into a smooth dough that gets rolled out like cookie dough. Once it's rolled out, machines cut the dough into shapes that resemble chips. The extra dough is removed, leaving only the chip shape. Then, these chips are pressed into molds, giving them that signature curve that stacks perfectly in the can. After that, they're fried in hot oil for a brief moment to make them crispy. Once fried, they are dried and coated with powdered flavors that can range from classic salt to wild barbecue. Finally, they are packaged and ready to satisfy your snack cravings. Apple juice. Most kinds of apple juice are made from fresh apples, but many brands mix in sugars like fructose, glucose, and sucrose to enhance sweetness. You'll also find a range of additives that give the juice its characteristic flavor and aroma. These can include citramalic acids and other complicated-sounding ingredients. When apples are harvested, not all of them are in perfect condition. If apples are bruised, rotten, or moldy, they may contain a harmful substance called patchoulin. This toxin can sneak into the juice because regular heating doesn't destroy it. Brands like Mott's or Simply Apple might market their juice as fresh, but it's hard to guarantee the quality of every apple used. Understanding what goes into apple juice helps you make better choices about what you drink and what you're really enjoying in each sip. The surprise of a lifetime is just around the corner. Honey. Honey is often seen as a natural sweetener that's healthier than sugar, but how is this golden treat made? It all starts with bees collecting nectar from flowers. They gather this sweet liquid and store it in their hives. Inside the hive, bees transform the nectar into honey through a process of regurgitating and evaporating water. This thickens the nectar into the sweet substance we love. Once the honey is ready, beekeepers harvest it. They remove the honeycomb frames from the hive and spin them in a centrifuge to extract the honey. After that, the honey is filtered to remove any bits of wax or bee parts, making it smooth and ready to bottle. While honey contains small amounts of nutrients like iron and vitamin C, it's important to remember that these are minimal. With about 21 calories per teaspoon, it packs more calories than regular sugar, which has around 16 calories per teaspoon. Also, honey can sometimes contain harmful substances that affect your health, making it wise to use it sparingly. Chicken nuggets. Instead of being made from fresh chicken breast, many nuggets are created from mechanically separated chicken. This means that the entire chicken, including bones and skin, gets ground into a fine paste. This paste can include less desirable parts like connective tissue and even bits of bone. To make it taste better, manufacturers add salt, flavorings, and preservatives. Once the chicken mixture is ready, it gets shaped into those familiar nugget forms. They are often breaded with a mix of flour, spices, and sometimes breadcrumbs to create a crunchy coating. After being shaped and breaded, the nuggets are fried until they're golden and crispy. Some brands use whole muscle meat for their nuggets, so checking the ingredient label is a smart move. The cooking process usually involves freezing, packaging, and shipping to stores, making them easy to heat up and enjoy. Spam. The production process of spam starts with pork shoulder and ham, which are ground up to create a fine meat mixture. This mixture is then blended with various additives to enhance flavor and preserve freshness. One of the key ingredients is salt, and it's a big part of spam's taste. In a typical 12-ounce can, there's a staggering 4,620 milligrams of sodium, far more than the daily recommended amount for most people. To keep spam fresh, sodium nitrate is added. This ingredient helps prevent spoilage and gives the meat its pink color. However, when heated, sodium nitrite can form harmful compounds that may be linked to health issues. Once everything is mixed, the meat is packed into cans and sealed under vacuum. This sealing process helps it last for years without spoiling, which might sound appealing but raises questions about what you're really eating. Kopi Luwak coffee. Kopi Luwak coffee, also known as civet coffee, is one of the most expensive coffees in the world, with a cup costing up to $80 in the United States. What makes it so pricey? The answer is surprisingly unusual. This coffee is made from beans that have been partially digested and then pooped out by a civet, a small cat-like animal found in Southeast Asia and parts of Africa. These creatures have unique markings and a long tail, and they are known for raiding coffee farms. The process starts when the civet eats ripe coffee cherries. Inside their stomach, the beans undergo fermentation due to the civet's digestive enzymes, which change the structure of the proteins in the beans. This process reduces acidity and creates a smoother flavor. After the civet does its business, farmers collect the dung, clean the beans, and then roast them to bring out their rich taste. While Kopi Luwak can be seen as a delicacy, the way it's produced raises ethical questions about animal welfare and sustainability in the coffee industry. Margarine. Margarine is often seen as a healthier alternative to butter, but the way it's made raises some eyebrows. It starts with processed vegetable oils like soybean or palm oil. These oils are heated and treated with hydrogen to create a solid texture. This hydrogenation process can produce harmful trans fats, which are bad for your heart. Trans fats can raise bad cholesterol levels and lower good cholesterol levels, leading to health issues. To make margarine look appealing and taste good, manufacturers add various chemicals. They might use hexane, a chemical solvent, to extract the oils. Bleaches and deodorizers are often included to make the final product visually appealing and remove any unwanted smells. Emulsifiers are added to help blend the oils with water, giving margarine its smooth consistency. Cheese. Many cheeses use rennet, an enzyme from the stomach lining of young calves. These calves are usually taken from their mothers shortly after birth. The process involves drying and cutting this stomach lining to extract the rennet. This enzyme helps curdle the milk, turning it into cheese. Cheese comes in many varieties, and some can be high in saturated fat and cholesterol. For instance, a small serving of goat cheese or blue cheese can contain a significant amount of saturated fat, reaching up to 30% of the daily limit in just 1 ounce. While cheese can add flavor to meals, it's important to enjoy it in moderation. Some cheeses, like halloumi, are known for their high calorie content, so it's smart to check the labels. Microwave popcorn. Microwave popcorn is a go-to snack for movie lovers everywhere, but there's more to it than just popping corn. The process starts with corn kernels, which are usually mixed with oils and flavorings to enhance the taste. These ingredients are packed into special bags designed for microwave use. The bags are coated with chemicals called perfluorinated compounds, PFCs, which keep grease from leaking out and help the popcorn pop evenly. While the popcorn itself is a whole grain and can be healthy, the real concern lies in these PFCs. When you heat the bag, these chemicals can break down into harmful substances known as perfluoroalkyl and polyfluoroalkyl substances, PFAS. Studies suggest that these substances might be linked to serious health issues, including cancer and kidney problems. Once consumed, these chemicals can linger in the body for a long time. Which of these production processes did you find shocking? Drop your thoughts in the comments section. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Click on the next video displayed on your screen, you will enjoy it.